Hi, everyone. My name is Shayla, and I'm the student recruiter for the College of Health Sciences. And today I'm going to be going over some tips and tricks for the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology program. Before I begin the presentation, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. Here we have the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology program. This degree has a strong scientific focus on both the biological and physical science of human movement, and this degree is a great choice for those who are interested in science and research about the human body and exercise. Because this is a highly specialized degree with the focus on science, there are no options for majors or minors in this degree. And here we have the high school requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. As you can see, they are quite strict. So you will need English 30-1, Mathematics 30-1, Chemistry 30, Physics 30, and one of the following subjects. So you can choose either Physical Education or Biology 30. However, I would suggest taking Biology 30 as it will help you in the long run for this program. And we are commonly asked the difference between these two programs. So the big difference between the Bachelor of Science and the Bachelor of Kinesiology programs is that the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology does have just a strong scientific focus. So you are focusing more on the biological and physical sciences such as chemistry, biochem, and physics, whereas the BKin or Bachelor of Kinesiology focuses both the art and science of human movement. With this too, the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, it is highly specialized, so there are no majors or minors, whereas the BKin program, there are majors that you can choose from. And for the BSc Kin, as we just saw, the admission requirements are a bit more strict, and students do have to take Physics 30, whereas the Bachelor of Kinesiology, it is a bit more flexible for the high school requirements. With the BKin and the BSc Kin degree, however, further study is possible in medicine, physical therapy, or occupational therapy. We do have English language proficiency that students do have to meet. This is because the primary language of instruction at the U of A, with the exception of those at the Faculty Saint Jean, is English. And as you can see here, we have the competitive averages for both high school applicants and transfer applicants. So for high school applicants, the average is mid to high 80s. And then for the transfer applicants, it is a 2.6 and above. If you do want some more information on the averages, please feel free to check out uab.ca/averages. And here are some career opportunities that students should be aware of for the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. So this includes a kinesiologist, an exercise therapist, certified exercise physiologist, rehabilitation specialist, it is also an excellent foundation for advanced study in health fields such as medicine, physical therapy, and chiropractics, as I had mentioned previously. And for Indigenous students, the U of A is committed to encouraging Indigenous students in their work towards their degree. These students have been underrepresented in higher education in Canada, and the policy is aimed at increasing opportunity with the goal of the Indigenous population being representative of the public that we serve. And for anyone interested in transferring to the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, you would apply as a transfer applicant and be assessed on two main factors. So students do need to present the 5 required high school courses, and you do need a minimum AGPA of a 2.0. This is calculated from the most recent 24 transferable units, which is the most recent 8 courses. If students do not have 24 units that are transferable to the U of A, they may be assessed on a combination of their high school and transferable post-secondary course grades. Of course, a higher GPA may be needed to be considered competitive. To better understand if previous coursework is transferable, students can use the U Alberta Transfer Credit Search Tool and or the Alberta Transfer Search Tool if their post-secondary coursework was taken in Alberta. A key feature of our programs within the KSR faculty is our work integrated learning approach. And this means that we combine learning with experiential opportunities to develop practical skills for your future career. In-field learning is available to match your interests and career goals. This is an excellent opportunity to build your resume and also network with professionals for career options after graduation or letters of recommendations for professional programs. So within the year 3 courses that you'll be taking in the career explorations and interpersonal skill building, students will acquire essential skills for job searches, resume writing, interviews, and networking, all while actively engaging with professional stakeholders. This also will allow students to develop a dynamic professional portfolio. And in the introduction to professional practice, this will allow students to apply their knowledge in interdisciplinary theory within the specific context of KSR settings. It also will allow students to integrate theory and practice throughout various learning activities, and students will engage in multiple short group micro field placements, each with variable time commitments. And from there, students get to choose which sector they're interested in, such as research, comprehensive field experience, interdisciplinary/collaborative practice, or international experience. So the research, this is a micro field placement. It's a research experience-based course. Students will work in the research labs and or on research projects of KSR faculty members. And the comprehensive field experience is a macro and micro placement. It is a lot of hands-on learning. It's fully integrated, allows students to be fully integrated into their work, and they will be placed in their subject of study. The interdisciplinary and collaborative practice is a microfield placement-based course, and students will work in small teams to analyze a complex problem and propose a solution to address a real-world issue. And lastly, the international experience. This program selects and prepares U of A students for a 3-month community service learning placement in either South America, Asia, or Canada. With this, the Faculty of KSR and the Faculty of Native Studies actually offers a certificate in Indigenous sport and recreation. It is open to students enrolled in degree programs in these faculties. Um, Essentially, it allows students to receive the certificate alongside their degree. It does provide students with a flexible and innovative environment that emphasizes academic excellence and experiential learning. And the curriculum positions sport and recreation as instruments for improving community health. In order for your application to be considered competitive, your final and official transcripts must be received by the U of A, along with any other required documents by the document deadline. For more information on how to submit transcripts and documents, please visit uab.ca/AFTApp. And if you would like some more information on how to enroll in your courses, we have our registration 101. First, you do want to make sure that you are accepting your offer and paying your tuition deposit. After that, you will find your enrollment date in Bear Tracks. You can register for a Registration 101 workshop when they become available. We do have KSR Registration 101 modules and the program guides available at uab.ca/reg101. And after that, you can enroll in your courses. And here are some important dates and deadlines I want you to be aware of. Applications open October 1st, 2025. Applications close March 1st, 2026. The guaranteed housing deadline is April 30th, 2026. If you would like to learn more about residence, please visit uab.ca/residence. And the outstanding document deadline for transfer students is June 15th, 2026. And the outstanding documents deadline for high school students is August 1st, 2026. If you do have any questions after this presentation, please feel free to email ksr.recruiting@ualberta.ca. If you would like to book an advising session, you can do so at uab.ca/advising. If you just want to learn more about the Faculty of KSR in general, please feel free to visit our website, uab.ca/ksr. And if you want to sign up to receive the latest info, event alerts, and updates and more, please feel free to scan the QR code. Thank you so much.